Dragons, I'm Mr. Salerno, and this is Flame, and Alphonse is here on this wonderful Wednesday. We're so glad you both made it on the show, and we want to welcome you to the News of Camelot. Today's Wednesday, August 23rd, 2023. Hey, that's kind of neat. 23. Cool stuff. And Dragons, it's our first Wednesday of the new school year. Get excited for the third day, but before we get going on our day, Dragons, let's hear what Emily has to say. Take it away, Emily.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now we pause for the moments of silence.
Way to go, Emily. We're so glad you led us in the Pledge of Allegiance and the moment of silence. Flame, the sun is going to rise today at 6:30. How about that? The bottom of the hour, 6:30 in the morning. And Alphonse, the sun will set at 7:54. In the evening, still a lot of sunlight, which is great news for us. Dragons, on Wednesdays, we're going to be celebrating the action that our words and actions affect others. And everything we do, Flame, has an effect on someone. It might be positive, it might be not so positive, but when you think of all the things that you and Alphonse do to put others first, those usually involve things that you say or things that you do to make people feel better. And throughout this year, Dragons, we're going to explore this and how your words and your actions affect others. And guess what, Alphonse? You're not going to believe this. You are not going to believe this. There's a very special animal. We're going to explore all the friends of Flame that have these character traits that support others, maybe in their family, maybe with other animals. And today, there is a friend of Flame, and that's why we're here. That's right. Good point, Alphonse. We're here because we are celebrating bees. We're celebrating honeybees. And bees are all around us. They're actually quite friendly. Right, Flame? You like bees quite a bit. And one of the reasons that bees are so important to us is they give us these beautiful flowers. They are pollinators. They go from flower to flower, pollinating and giving the necessary nutrients and food sources to different flowers to make them grow and make them look so great, like where we are today in this wonderful Camelot pollinator garden. Good point, Flame. So Dragons, when you look all around you and you see beautiful flowers and wonderful trees, you can thank the bees. They work so well together, and we are fortunate to have them. And guess what, Dragons? There are no birthdays today. That is bananas, that there are no birthdays today. But don't worry, Alphonse. We're going to do a trivia question every Wednesday that deals with this special phrase. Watch this, Dragons. Behavioral adaptation. Behavioral adaptation. Okay, so behavioral adaptation means that you do something to adapt to the things around you. So we have a fun trivia question for you. Ready, Dragons? And you can play too, Flame. You can play too, Alphonse. Bees have a special behavior adaptation that signals when there's a food source that's a little ways away. What do you think bees do? What do you think bees do to signal that there's food nearby? Do they bounce up and down? Do they do a special dance? Or do they sing? What do they do? If you had to guess, do they bounce up and down? Do they do a special dance? Or do they sing? Which of those things? What do you think, Dragons? Alphonse, you have a guess? Alphonse, they do not bounce up and down. They do not bounce up and down. Flame, what do? They do not sing. They don't sing and bounce up and down. Dragons, they do a special dance. They actually dance around in a figure 8. That is a behavioral adaptation. So if you said they dance, you are correct. And so when you get in your morning meeting today, Dragons, just know, just like bees have special behaviors that support others and support their hive and their swarm, you have special behaviors too. Is there someone in your world that treated you really well to know that their words and their actions affected you today or earlier this week? So, on behalf of Flame and on behalf of Alphonse, I'm Mr. Salerno. Have a wonderful third day of school, and we can't wait to see you tomorrow. Thanks, everyone.